You're all I've got. You're all I want. You're all I've got. You're all I want. Back in the day, complications never wore my patience. I was always ready to play. Why face the day in the sunshine in LA? We hit the beach and rode the waves. I lost my balance, I was faded. I was trapped and wrapped up in a scene that was never really me. Plastic lights and starry eyes, and all the freaks were left outside. So I'd look in and wonder why. Where was mine? I couldn't find it. But you're all I've got. You're all I want. Some days it just feels like this will never be enough. Most days it just feels like a struggle to catch up. And I won't mind the day I find what a peace of mind you are. 'Cause life is a wonderful mess. Time to walk away, trade my sunshine in for rain. Same old ways in a different place, but something's changing. I wanted answers and direction. What I got was second guessing, hesitation, no sensation, just more questions. Nothing to blame for being stuck inside this frame of mind. If I can find my way, who I am, what I want, where I'm going, where I was, it's not up to you. I wish there was something you could do, but you're not me, so you can be my answers, because you're all I've got. And you're all I want. Some days it just feels like this will never be enough. Most days it just feels like I struggle to catch up. But I won't mind the day I find what a peace of mind you are. 'Cause life is a wonderful mess. You're all I've got. You're all I want. You're all I've got. Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Do you need anything like I need you? good on you. Tell me who knows you're on blue. When every bruise looks good on you. You found out that nobody is perfect, and you doubt that anything is worth it. Look around, the world is a circus, you're on blue. So provoking, I forgot to mention, are you joking? I need some attention, and nothing's working, so change your direction, you're on blue. Who knows you're on blue? When every bruise looks good on you. Tell me who knows you're on blue. When every bruise looks good on you. Why won't you hold my hand? Are you gonna deny this? Do the best you can. I haven't got a plan, but I'm gonna survive this. That's just who I am. When you're on blue, you keep everything inside of you. You try to play it cool. Sometimes you gotta break the rules. I don't know why you are confused. All you need is a little bit of attitude. Yeah. This is it, I'm tired of explaining. Too late because everyone is waiting. That's great, so why are you complaining? You're on blue. If I'm unsure, will anybody notice? It's my fault because I love you on purpose. I'm insecure, I'm just a little nervous. You're on blue. Yo! Starting to enjoy the view, I'm all about the attitude. Knows you're on blue. When every bruise looks good on you. Tell me who knows you're on blue. Yo! When every bruise looks good on you. Yo! Wednesday night, let's go! Hey, I just wanna change the world. I just want the perfect girl. I don't wanna hang around, I'd rather be found. It gets better. I wonder my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating.
Dude, how we doing on Wednesday, guys? We're gonna hit up one chorus, and then we're gonna make this shit happen. All right, you ready? I will never be alone again. I'm immune to the things they said. My heart's unbreaking. You're radiant truth. I know that you will understand, because I finally found myself. My heart's unbreaking. You're radiant. Yo, let's go. All right. How we doing? Dude, Wednesday, big hump day. Dude, are we feeling humping or what? It's still fucking hot, boss. Jeez Louise, is it hot? It is like crazy hot. Right? Dude, it's a cooker. It is a definite cooker. But we're surviving. Is it hot in Canada? Dry as hell? Yeah, here it is. It was a cooker. And I had to do a little yard work in it. It was not as hot as yesterday, but it's just like stifling. Today it was like hot without even any sun. It was like that overcast, thick, like stifling summer heat, you know? Pretty unpleasant. But here we are. Okay, we're here. We got some politicking. We got some funny shit to fucking look at tonight. Your first live, welcome. Guys, I'm gonna start the dance party goal right away because I am planning on going a little bit short tonight. Right? I've been like on a weird sleep schedule, as in not really getting enough. Right? Dude, it's been crazy. Okay, so I am going to try to catch up a little bit. So we're not going to go like fucking super late. So we're going to try the dance party goal early on. See if we can fucking nail this down. Provided we want to dance. Let's go. Let's go, boss. Oh shit, right from the outset. Let's go. All right, let me grab a beverage. Grab a frosty caffeinated beverage. Usually get north to southwest cold air. Yeah, so I don't know, dude. Can I just tell you I feel like the weather has been really fucking strange, right? It's been really strange this year. Like one of the stranger years of weather. I mean, we've already had like multiple heat domes and, you know, New York has been getting racked by fucking rainstorms and shit. And here this was an extremely mild winter here in Oregon. I mean, they've been getting milder and milder. Oregon is starting to feel like Northern California, which is pretty crazy because I have a feeling that Northern California is going to start feeling like Southern California, and Southern California is going to start feeling like Saudi Arabia. That's where we're headed, guys. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. Dude, like Death Valley, exactly. That is what is about to happen. Hold on. Let me fucking take a look. Yeah, no, it's getting crazy. Dude, so Jenny, remember last night we were looking at Jenny's TikTok, or her Instagram reel that was doing well. So that Instagram reel, when we ended stream last night, okay, just about 24 hours ago, her Instagram reel had like 275,000 views. Right now, it's at 1.4 million. Right? Isn't that crazy? 1.4 million for Jenny's Instagram reel. And her Facebook reel is at 1 million as well. Okay? Her Facebook reel of the same one is at 1 million. So, dude, 2 million views just overnight. Right? It's not hers. It's one she made for me. It was a piece of like me laughing at that Cenk Uygur content. So that's pretty crazy, dude. Dude, she's banging it. She is like political punk reeling. Killing it. Dude, and it's crazy because it's not even the most. Like she did an Instagram reel for me, I don't know, 3 weeks ago that got 4 million views. Right? Isn't that crazy? Dude, she's killing it. Dude, big round of applause for Jenny. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny, you should come in and take a bow. All right? I'm going to have her come in and take a bow. Let's go. Take a bow. Thank you. Let's go. All right, there it is. Yeah, man. She's killing it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, you love Jenny? Yeah, no, I love Jenny too. She's good shit, boss. She is. She is good shit. All right. All right. Let me see what we got here. Let's get rolling, shall we? Let us get rolling, shall we? See what we got in the tank today. Today we have what do we have? Dude, we have Trump in Marietta. Guys, what is it? What is it that everything politically now is like slamming into my band full blown red? Okay? Because I told you guys, we discussed this like a week ago, how Marjorie Taylor Greene was born in Milledgeville, and bass player of Full Blown Red was born in Milledgeville. And at the same time, the drummer was from Marietta, Georgia. And tonight, Trump was in Marietta, Georgia. Isn't that crazy? Dude, everybody is like connected to my band Full Blown Red. So, we're going to look at Trump in Georgia. Yes, he looked like shit. He was being mocked. He is a fucking disaster. He had the extra thick bronzer on. Holy hell. So we're going to look at that. We are also going to look at that Bill Maher clip. We do have to talk about this because I feel like the Bill Maher clip is connected to that shitty David Pakman video from yesterday, which is connected to like Neera Tanden and this shit going down with the $50 million of AIPAC money in Michigan for Haley Stevens, which is the fact that a lot of these people that supposedly were Democrats would rather have Republicans than people who are going to change the system. We're also going to look at Hunter Biden because I think he actually outed some people today, and that is fucking crazy when he was talking to Don Lemon. And then we're going to look at some MAGA hogs. All right? Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. All right? All right? There we go. It's going to be short and sweet tonight. So again, if we're dance partying, we're going to have to hit it early because we're not going to be fucking hanging out for hours and hours and hours. But dude, let me take a minute here and see if I can find the full Hunter clip. I want to see, let me go to YouTube. Dude, Hunter, that shit was crazy. All right. Oh, yeah. So, dude, we do have the full clip. Okay. We do have the full clip. All right. Dude, let's go. C-Punk! Can you link the Jenny reel? So, it is, I mean, if you go to my Instagram, right? Just literally, you go to Instagram and it's the one with 1 million views, boss. It's like right there, 1.4 million, right? You'll find it. And then if you go to the Facebook, it's the same thing, same reel on Facebook, right? Except that one just has 1 million, right? Slightly different, but it's just that one. It's just the Cenk Uygur clip. But dude, the Facebook though is going crazy. Yesterday, we hit 100 followers on Facebook. Seriously, yesterday morning, we celebrated 100 followers on Facebook. And today we celebrated 3,000. Dude, isn't that funny? Like yesterday was a big deal. I was like, oh my God, Jenny, we hit 100 followers on Facebook. I'm so excited. Yes, yesterday morning, Tuesday morning, we woke up and we celebrated 100 followers on Facebook. Job well done. Wednesday, we wake up and there's 3,000. Dude, I mean, sometimes it just works like that. Dude, it took me, look at this though. Look at this shit. You ready? Hold on. Let me just show you. Because look at all the reels we've done. Okay, guys? Let me just show you. You see all these reels? Look at all these reels. We did all of these reels to get 100 followers. Okay? We hit 100 followers with this. All right? So we did all of those for 100 followers, and then one reel gives us 3,000. But that's kind of like how it works. You do like a lot of work for like nothing, but then you like one thing gives you something. But the one thing won't give you anything if you don't do the whole bunch with nothing, right? If that makes sense. You know, and Instagram was even crazier. Like we made reels for months on Instagram before something broke through. Like 5 reels a day. It was crazy for like 6 months or something, 7 months. Facebook broke through a little quicker. But isn't that weird? It's just weird how that shit works, guys. All right, you ready? Let's start. We're going to start with the Hunter Biden. Let's go. We are going to start with the Hunter Biden. Dude, 𝗙Punk kicked us off. Let's go. Dude, thank you, 𝗙Punk. Appreciate you again. I think I did it, but I'm doing it again. You're getting double up. Heard you to change this algorithm to push more shorts. I don't know. I don't know what that means. We do have a super El Nino. Dude, the weather is crazy. Dude, the weather is a cooker. All right. So let me find here. Let me break out the transcript. Okay. And we're going to find this bit from Hunter Biden. Okay. Let's see. Where is the transcript? Okay, so let's see here. 39:36. All right, you ready? So here we go. We're going to watch a couple minutes of this because this is pretty crazy, guys. All right. We have Hunter Biden and Don Lemon. And guys, it looks, okay? It looks like Hunter Biden has outed a handful of Republicans. Now, there's a lot of scuttlebutt that if you're in Washington, you're in on. I think there's way more people who know about the truth of some of these reps than will admit it. He definitely outs some people here. They're having a discussion. It goes into like some sexuality stuff. Don Lemon asks him a very pointed question. And then Hunter Biden, in the way that only Hunter Biden can, like really outs these guys. Dude, let's go 𝗙Punk, TMZ, DC Swamp Edition. This is some TMZ shit, guys. But I think it's beautiful, though, because I feel like we need to stop allowing people to live fraudulently in public life. I'm serious. I am serious about like changing the general tenor of our politics to require people in the public sphere to have a certain level of integrity, which means not being a closeted gay who is, oppressing gays from your political party, right? You don't stand up at a pulpit and say, anti-LGBTQ stuff while you're greasing the LGBTQ gears behind the scenes. I mean, we have spent so much time having our public life, the people in the public life, be fake. Okay, they put on this face, they pretend they don't have any issues. Oh, they're so above board, they're so proper, but they're actual fucking degenerates. And we really need to change this. We really need to bring a level of integrity to our politics. And I don't care how we do it. I don't care if we have to burn shit to the ground or if we have to detonate, political systems. But this needs to be the move where we need to demand an actual reality and truth from these guys so we can get away from this idea that, every politician lies, every politician is a fraud. So we just keep getting looted and defrauded and taken advantage of from people. And in fact, there's a lovely clip from a woman in Arizona talking about Andy Biggs and talking about politicians right now, this MS Now clip that we're going to look at as well. Okay. And so this is some real shit to look at. Hold on one sec. Give me one sec here. Rylan Hollyhan doesn't want anyone being outed. All right. All right, you ready? Here we go, guys. Let's get into Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden is going in deep here. Okay, here we go.
I don't know. You would know as well as I do. I mean, really, you know all of these people. You know the stories behind them. You get information as a journalist that I don't even get. Why have none of your colleagues out at these people? Why when they absolutely know? And I don't know. I think that part of it has to do with something that is real. Is that it is really, really, really dangerous to go down the path of outing anyone for any reason. Because of the horror and the history of it.
Well, I think that's why. But if you're a hypocrite, it's different.
Oh, I don't disagree. But again, I think that that at least in a newsroom, okay. And I don't know. You tell me. In the newsroom, you'd have the editor that sit there and go, "We can't do this."
Well, they'd say, "What's your proof?" Like, did you catch him in bed with anyone? And you hear stories. I hear stories that he would be at parties and he would invite people to. Do you need a ride home?
So from that perspective,
do you need a ride home?
By the way, it's not like people outside of of journalism that have to thankfully abide by those rules that you have to abide by. I have not been saying that about a number of people, and the only reason I say it is for the thing that you point out about it, not just the hypocrisy, but I really do feel that one of the things that we're experiencing is people that have no respect for themselves, and because of that, their capacity towards empathy towards anyone else is greatly, greatly diminished. I mean, psychologically, I understand it. I understand that you are unable to express who you truly are, and that self-hatred is turned against the world. And I think it's a real thing.
It is absolutely a real thing. But what's crazy about it though, guys, that like, it's like, man, we live in a world where this shit, like, we shouldn't be hiding it when you are publicly elected figures, right? I mean, we live in a world now where this is something that we should be contending with for sure, right? But especially, man, our public figures, I feel like we should be expecting more honesty from our public figures than we should from regular citizens, okay? Our elected officials should be under more pressure to be like open and straightforward and honest and reckoning with who they are and what they are. Because they're the role models. They're the power holders. They're the example. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like the same way in a family. The parents are supposed to be modeling the behavior of healing and being genuine and being open and living with integrity. That is how the kids learn about it. It shouldn't be that the kids are the ones living with integrity and the parents are just lying, cheating, sneaking, hiding, fucking chaos causers. You know, it is absolutely, we need to strive for, yes, governmental people and leaders that are being held to a higher standard, a much higher standard.
Without diminishing the any of the personal experiences that any of them have gone through, or their right to privacy about their own sexuality. It's kind of like none of us care. Like, you're the only one who cares, and in your concern for it is that what you've done is decide to take it out on all the rest of us.
Well, it's mind-boggling because you're operating in a system that doesn't believe that you should exist, and then you're saying to yourself, like, I guess I shouldn't. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but it's crazy. So can we just gossip a little bit? Did you ever know anyone?
Here we go.
Were there stories about him and call boys and hookers or any of that?
No. I mean, look, I'm just enough people that I have been around. It's just that it was kind of like accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, it's not just look.
Who else?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna like.
Who else?
I'm already in enough lawsuits, Don.
Allegedly.
Who else?
Allegedly, who else?
Allegedly, who else? I'm not going to do this.
Can you give me initials?
I'm not doing it. I can't. You give me. You know as well as I do. I mean, are you asking me if Josh Hawley's gay?
Yes.
Are you asking me if Stephen Miller's gay?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Are you asking me if Speaker Johnson's gay?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah.
So let me just
give me another minute and I come up with 6 more names.
I used to get my gaydar would ping with.
By the way, so wait, I got to do this because
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Dude, give me another minute and I'll come up with 6 more names. Dude, they are all Ghoulies. Yeah, Tom Cotton, Ghoulies. Dude, Tim Burchett, Ghoulies. Dude, we could go down the line, bro. Oh my God. Benny Johnson. Ghoulies. Oh, 6 names a minute. Lindsey Graham. See, I think they were talking. I think they were talking about Lindsey Graham in the beginning of this segment. Isn't that funny? Give me another minute. I could give you 6 more names. There are so many of them, guys. There are so many of them. Like, there are more. I think there are more MAGA GAY politicians than there are MAGA straight politicians, guys. Honestly, I think more of the politicians in MAGA men are gay than they are straight. Or it is like damn close to being a gay majority. Like, seriously. It is just the operative mechanism, I think, that generates that anti-gay churning in them, is the fact that they are and they grapple with the religious ramifications, a lifetime of being programmed to hide it, to be ashamed of it, to feel ungodly, to feel like they can't like be it. And you know what I'm saying? And then they right? And then they marry beards and they create the life and then they, find bros to fuck. And that is that.
I got to step back because really, for real, it's important to me. My generation, one of the singular kind of like defining civil rights issues, at least that we were focused on when I got into like late high school, college and beyond in my younger years, was LGBTQ rights. I'm 56. It was...
Yeah, dude, I'm 56 and I'm about to turn 57 in October. And this was it for me too. This is why I'm so fervently like pro LGBTQ, because this shit happened in my lifetime, guys. In high school, my friend group, one of our best friends, center of our friend group, he was gay. None of us knew it. You didn't talk about it. You didn't mention it. We knew what it was. We had seen Three's Company where Jack Tripper pretends to be gay. There were gay characters on soap. There were gay characters on various TV shows. So we knew what it was, but it was still like a caricature. It was very effeminate actions and all this, but we didn't dare talk about it. And certainly people in high school were not living out in the open. And then what we watched, right, is we watched our friend come out 10 years later with a host of fucking, addiction issues, all this chaos. And then we all grappled with, fuck, bro, why couldn't he have just been himself? Like, why couldn't we have embraced that? And we couldn't. We just didn't. It was still like held down, and especially if you were in an athletic circle, it was all held down. But like, it was like there, man. It was like there. And then it was, what I saw for me is it really was a lot of the rock and rollers in the 90s and the late 80s that started blowing this apart. For me, it was people like Perry Farrell and Kurt Cobain. Okay, these guys, these bands like Jane's Addiction, they would, in the middle of their set, like 2 guys would make out. They were straight guys, but they would make out, right? Maybe they were bisexual. I don't know. But like straight guys would make out. Bisexual guys would make out. Dude, Kurt Cobain and Dave Grohl like made out on Saturday Night Live at the end of their set, right? It was like shit started happening where even like straight people started engaging in gay behavior just to sort of like break the fucking paradigm. And Perry is bisexual, but I was talking about some of the other guys in the band, like Dave Navarro. He's like mostly straight, right? And so is Eric Avery. Both of them. Eric Avery was like an old school punk, but I've seen Navarro and Avery kiss, and Stephen Perkins, like all the band members in Jane's Addiction used to kiss, and the Nirvana members kissed on Saturday Night Live. And I mean, dude, crazy shit would fucking occur where everybody was like, fuck it, let's just break this shit wide open. And it really was something that like it was our generation that started really breaking this shit open, you know, and demystifying this stuff. And guys, it's so crazy to think that we're backsliding now. It's so ridiculous to be backsliding now after all of this advancement. You know what I'm saying? Sexuality is a spectrum. But the thing about this though, guys, and here's the thing though, that the thing that I want to be clear about is sexuality is absolutely a spectrum, you know, all these shades of like gray or whatever, but it's also though like physical behavior is not connected to sexuality. You know what I mean? Like somebody can be very gay and go their whole life having just straight sex. I mean, many men have done this for generations where they've denied being gay and they've gotten married and had straight sex their whole life, right? And lived in denial. And then other people can be like 99% straight and they can make out with people of the same sex and just for whatever, to create a stir, just to do it, just because it feels good, right? I feel like the actual sexuality, the straightness or the gayness is really about how you fall in love and how you fucking attach the things you yearn for. Okay? Like I know straight guys who have done gay porn for money, right? And they had sex with men, but they never yearned for men. They never had a real fucking like connection with men. Men in prison do this all the time, right? Guys go to prison. If they're there for 20 years, they have sex with men, okay? Because they need to have sex or they would be fucking powder kegs. But they're like straight guys that are simply, yeah, we can't really have like straight sex now. So we're going to have the sex we can have. And I mean, a lot of that was operative in the Roman Empire and shit too. And certainly there's shades of gay as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just not a cut and dried thing. I kind of feel like we're all straight and gay to various degrees. Like we're all probably internally some level of bisexuality. Like all of us are, you know, I mean, nothing is just a complete entity, but it's weird how Republicans seem to have this, you know, for them, it's a sexuality thing only. Okay. Like for them, the gayness is only about the gay sex. But like, dude, you know what I mean? It's like so stupid because a lot of those same people that freak out about the concept of gay sex, they'll watch like, you know, anal, like straight porn or whatever. But it's like, dude, it's the same thing. It's like, what are you even, right? You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's the same thing. It's like a hole is a hole. It doesn't matter what body is attached to it. All of that is just social programming. You know? It's so stupid. We get so worked up, right? And it is just like, it is literally just social programming. All right, dude, we're going to run it again, guys. Obviously, we did not make the goal, but we're going to give it another shot. All right. All right. So we did get 2, though. Dude, social programming. It's situational and in the moment. I mean, yeah, there's a lot involved with it. I think religion has really polluted this shit. Okay? You know what I'm saying? religion has really polluted this stuff. A lot of it is religious pollution, which then has informed society because society is shaped around all these religious ideals. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And right, at every hole is just a hole. But dude, it's all, I mean, all of it is nonsensical. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is like all the societal workup over that shit is just nonsensical. It's silly. It is fucking silly, dude. We human beings, we've allowed religion to taint us so much. Dude, Ethan, let's go, baby. Appreciate you, boss. All right. So we're going to start another goal here. And we're going to, so we have 3. Okay. We're going to try and get the 20, bang that out, and then we'll be able to get the last ones. All right. We'll go in 30 minutes, see what we get. Let's go. There it is. So we got 3, baby. 3 down. All right.
The coming out of the closet when I was in high school was still a thing that was like, it took an enormous amount of courage.
Yeah, crazy.
It took an enormous amount of courage.
Nobody did it.
To do that. And so for me, LGBTQ rights were kind of like our like civil rights in the sense of like
dude, my first experience with like being around an openly gay man was in college. Okay. This was, like I said, we had one of our best friends in our high school group was gay. None of us ever knew. Okay. But then I went to college. I joined a fraternity, which was very much a straight male environment. And then we had a fraternity president who came out as openly gay. And that was my first experience with an openly gay man in my orbit, was our fraternity president. And it was after he became president, he came out as gay, after he got elected fraternity president. And so that was like mind-blowing. And because it was a difficult environment, people were like, whoa, what is this? And then I got a job at Tower Records. Okay. Then I got a job at Tower Records. And then at that point, I started getting to know lots and lots of fucking people that were LGBTQ. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get rid of whatever, that clown. Right? I know we had somebody, dude, AI gonna out everybody. Let's go, T-Punk. Let's go. Dude, yeah, we're outing that fucking clown. Dude, trolls aren't welcome here. Sorry, buddy. Smell ya. Nobody's listening to your shit. Go away. You know? But, all right.
It was incredibly important, and there was a fault line that you fell on. Before it was okay, you know, before Will and Grace, as my dad would say, you know? And so when I talk about this, the one thing that I'm still, like, I reflect upon is, like you never said, like, oh, he's gay, unless they wanted you to say he's gay, because you wanted to protect their privacy, because you realized that the pain that you could cause them doing that. Now we've gotten over that, but I'm still kind of stuck in my generational piece of wanting to respect people's privacy about their sexuality.
I'm with you. We're basically the same age.
See, with me, I'm right there with these guys because I believe the same thing. You do respect people's privacy, except when they are lawmakers, okay, and they are fucking hypocritical and shit. Dude, Jeremy Gates, dude, fuck off, boss, okay, right? We're not here. Here's the deal. You ready, Jeremy Gates? All right. And I'm glad you brought this up, okay? The deal is this is our chat, okay? And so somebody who comes in here and wants to troll our chat and be contrarian and kind of like work up the energy of the chat, we just remove those people. We're not here in a chat to argue with some anonymous trolls, okay? And it's not about being childish. It's about, like, we're allowed to have boundaries. I'm allowed to have a boundary on my chat. If I don't like your vibe for any reason whatsoever, I get to remove you, and I don't feel bad about that. I'm allowed to have that. This is my house, okay? So you don't get to come into my house and be contrarian, and then I just have to put up with you to be like some type of manhood. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that. If I don't like you for any reason, I hide your shit and get you out of my house, and I don't feel bad about that at all. It's not childish. It's called being a fucking adult, okay? What's childish is thinking you have to allow people to terrorize you or to just sit there and be contrarian, be obstacles, and suck up all the energy like fucking vampires. No, that's childish. We take care of business. If I don't like you for any reason, you're fucking gone. And no apologies there. It's called having boundaries. Try getting some, okay? And the other thing is, I would like to be very clear too. This is especially important in the political realm. You know why? Because a lot of these energy vampires, they like to go to places that are contrarian, and they like to just deposit their contrarian cry bitch energy. That's what they do. It's cry bitch energy, where you go somewhere where you're a contrarian and you just like passive aggressively fucking go and just fucking, try to like whittle your way in there to just be like a bamboo stick underneath the fingernails. And it's like, man, I got zero time for that shit. Okay. Life is too short to watch people type in fucking negative Nancy shit all night long. Right? Let's go. Let's fucking go, baby. Oh. Oh my God. So you know what's funny? While we're on this, I got to tell you about something. So not long ago, I don't know, maybe it was a week ago or something, somebody came into the chat and they made a couple donos and they were kind of like taking shots at me, and I ended up like hiding them and removing them. And then they went onto my Twitter and left like 5 Twitter comments, of which I just muted them and totally ignored them, and I didn't engage at all. But it was like, it made me so happy to see that, yeah, I made the right move, right? Because even after I removed them and told them to go away, they were like coming into my other space, trying to like still come after me. And it's like, oh my God, like that is just, yeah, I made the right move. Getting rid of that person. They always out themselves, where it is just, right? The punk police. Yes. Yes, it was the punk police. Dude, oh my God. It's so funny. Dude, I mean, we do not have to be subjected to like whiny negativity. Some of us get kicked out of right-wing chats. Well, what's so funny, guys? When I watch a right-wing stream, I never chat. I think it's a generational thing. I don't really chat in streams unless I know the person who's streaming. For the most part, I'm not really a stream chatter. I go to like watch shit, but excuse me. But anyway, to get back on topic with what Hunter is saying is I relate to Hunter's mechanism about how we shouldn't go around outing people. Okay. I would never out somebody, to out them or to try and like force them to confront themselves. And yet, when it comes to our leaders, publicly elected people that we're paying for their fucking salaries, and they are in there trying to legislate morality. They're trying to legislate morality while simultaneously being gay. Like, yo, that I am not for. Those people should be outed. Okay? Those people should be outed. If you are making laws that govern people's morality, you need to be out. Okay? That should be a baseline. You cannot make laws about morality and people's lives and people's livelihoods if you can't be honest about who you really are. And this is something that I strongly believe in. Like, you should not be able to be a legislator and be like closeted. You should not, because you're lying. You are now living a lie while simultaneously being a lawmaker. And lawmakers should be living in truth, period. Okay? Yes, you should be an open book in politics. Higher fucking standard, higher level of transparency. Like, absolutely. You know, absolutely. Did you know, though, I saw something else today, guys? Check this out, okay? I saw something else today, and I have not looked into it. But it was somebody claiming that there was an original 13th Amendment. Okay, the 13th is about slavery, ending slavery. But there was like an early version of the 13th Amendment that said lawyers could not be in Congress. And I don't know if that was accurate or not. I want to look into this. I saw this like piece of short form content that was saying that there were like bonds that were taken out on people who were in fucking, right, who were in jail. And it was like saying that Congress people, there was something in the 13th that said lawyers wouldn't be allowed to be in Congress. Now, guys, I think people in Congress should not be lawyers. I really do. I think having lawyers in Congress is bad because I think they try to use the loopholes of the law. Okay? They make laws that are exploitable. Lawyers do, because that's what they do. Lawyers are trained to exploit the law. So having lawyers making your laws means they're making them exploitable. And I think that's a terrible idea. I think the laws should be made by non-lawyers, right? I don't think lawyers should be allowed in Congress. Honestly, I think lawyers should not be allowed in Congress, not as lawmakers, because they're literally they have too much ability to manipulate the law. The laws should be being made by people, by lay people that are making laws not based on legality and legal loopholes and legal precedents, but they should be legislating the law based on, representing the constituents that they are serving, right? That like there could be a legal team that like, whatever are consultants to the people. But dude, I think having lawyers make your laws means they just fill them with loopholes and gnarly shit, guys. All right, guys. We need 19 and 17, baby. Let's go. Let's giddy up. Are we dancing or are we dancing? Are we dancing or are we dancing, baby? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude, I think we're dancing, guys. I could be wrong, but I think we're going to end up dancing. But yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that. All right. Perfect. Dude, let's go C-Punk. All right. Let's go. Dude, Dick the Butcher had it right, dude. Let's go, 𝗙cie. Who is Dick the Butcher? Dude, let's go. Oh, shit. Oh shit, dude, Dick the Butcher? I don't know who that is, but I like the name, dude. Dude, Dick the Butcher. All right, so now, along the lines of what we were just talking about holding our politicians to a higher standard and a higher level of accountability, there is a clip here from MS Now with a voter in Arizona. Arizona had their primary. Andy Biggs won the Republican primary. And he is a scoundrel. But look at this Arizona voter that chimed in about politicians. Let me take these donos real quick. Dude, Jason's Australiana. We got shrimps on the bobby. A couple of shrimps on the bobby. All right, you ready? Dude, this woman, this quote is amazing. Watch what this voter in Arizona says.
And then when they came and take our money, they were like...
You ready? Hold on. Let's watch what this voter from Arizona says about politicians.
Andy Biggs is leading right now on the Republican side. I'm curious what you make of the election denialism and even voting not to certify the 2020 presidential election.
I would have more respect for our politicians and government leaders if they dressed up as pirates. And then when they came and take our money, they were like, I'm a pirate. Because then we wouldn't have to go through the emotional gaslighting of pretending like they're doing any of this to help us.
There we go. Look at that. Now, it sounds very tongue-in-cheek, but how accurate was that statement, guys? Jason's Australiana, shrimp on the bobby, motherfucker! How accurate was that statement? Is like, can we just get a little honesty? Because they're constantly gaslighting us. And, we're here, we're working for you. We're here, we're doing this for you. We're doing it for you. This is all about you, the constituents. And it's like, no, it's not. No, it is not. Don't gaslight me. And we're about to watch a clip with 𝗙lie Stevens, which is like the gaslighting to 1,000, guys. You ready? Let's look at this. 𝗙lie Stevens clip. Michigan primary. This shit is so fucking outrageous, dude. This clip right here. It is so phony, okay? This is like one of the phoniest fucking clips I've ever seen. Like, not at all staged. Now watch this too. Okay, ready? Dude, yeah, she said it perfectly. She did, Engren. Watch this clip. Because 𝗙lie Stevens acts like she doesn't know this camera person, but then halfway through, she calls him by his first name. Dude, she is like totally set this up. Okay, but watch this.
Jacob with TMZ. How's it going? Yes. Quick, no, can I applaud you for something? Hey, can I applaud you just for something,
okay,
honestly?
You're gonna make fun of me on the internet?
No, the opposite. Hey, no, honestly, the opposite, because I saw that video, which was legendary.
Thank you.
I think it's widely considered like a legendary video. But you know what I saw that you did? You took it, and then we're like, I'm gonna lean into it, and I'm gonna make it a campaign ad. Yeah. So tell me through that process.
Look, I am authentically Michigan. That's the deal. And look, this internet, it's been, I don't know, it gets wild. We all know that. But you know who I sound like? I sound like the people who I talk to in Michigan who are getting screwed right now by Donald Trump. Okay? And I'm telling you, I'm at the fish fry in Detroit. It's a joyous day. And the gals, 2 minutes into the conversation, what are we going to do about our utility bill?
Yeah.
Then I'm dealing with, my friend Tracy, she can't afford meat, or she just chose not to, you know what I mean? Like, it's the grocery store paying.
Yeah.
You have 60% of this country now, of Americans, living paycheck to paycheck. Well, Bozo is putting, he's putting $70 billion for ICE.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Is 60% of people were living in paycheck to paycheck in 2023 and 2024 and 2022 and 2021 and 2020 and 2019 and 2018 and 2015. I mean, we can go back 20 fucking years, bro. And like, what has anybody done about this? Nothing. Okay? They've allowed corporations to conglomerate, to fucking charge us more and more. Now AI is coming in. They're automating shit. They're cutting jobs. And I mean, dude, we sent all the manufacturing jobs to fucking China like 25 years ago. It is like, it has been going on for 20 fucking years. It's the 90s and early 2000s. You know, it was kind of like right around the time we got into the forever wars. Okay. I will admit it was getting into the wars after 9/11 and then staying in them, staying in Afghanistan and staying in the drone attacks. And then 25 years of, 50 years of funding an Israeli war machine. And right. And you know what I'm saying? Not having the public option when they did Obamacare. I mean, we can go on and on and on. Okay, it's been a long fucking time. But the fact that she is like, oh, Donald Trump, you're getting screwed by Trump. Yeah, okay, we're getting screwed by Trump. But Haley Stevens, what is your fucking plan? She's not talked about a plan. How is she going to lower costs? How? How are you going to lower that electricity bill, Haley? What's your fucking plan? Why are there $50 million of corporate money funding this woman? So those corporations, that $50 million is funding her so they can cut the electricity bill in half? I'm not really buying it, okay? I am not buying it. All right, but I digress. Here we go.
Look, that's real.
I hear you.
And so I sound like...
There's where she says, that's real, Jake. Now, he did announce his name in the beginning, right? Jacob from TMZ, but now she's like calling him Jake. She's like, oh, she's on this fucking first name basis. Jacob. Oh, hey, Jake, let's go. Right? I mean, this is pretty set up. But
$1 million for ICE.
Yeah.
Look, that's real.
I hear you.
And so I...
By the way, she voted to thank ICE, okay? She is voted... She is voted to fucking, you know what I'm saying? She is like, she is not anti-ICE. She is not campaigning to fucking abolish ICE. Not by a long shot.
Sound like the people who I'm trying to fight for. And I can't campaign right now because I'm in a government building, but I am fighting for Michigan.
Well, I want to just quickly.
What's this?
But you took it.
You better show the whole video too. We got to
No,
get
because
none of that.
No. I saw the thing was like stick it to them, and then you took it, and then you took it, and then you put it on billboards or you put it on flyers, and I think I think
want one?
it's good. What? Stick it to them.
We have yard signs in Michigan.
Oh, do I want one? Well, no, what I was saying is I think people should lean into things more. It's a unique experience going viral online. I mean, just tell me, like...
I don't know about that. I don't know. Look, that's not my deal. I'm not running to be...
Now I'm not running to be famous is what she says. I'm not running to be famous.
I'm not running to be famous.
And I do think Brian's outside, so I don't
Yeah.
want to make him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing... My thing is that I'm trying to help my folks. Mm-hmm. The people in Michigan. Yeah. I was chief of staff on President Obama's auto rescue. All right.
Dude, that was 18 years ago. Okay? She talks about that. I was chief of staff on Obama's auto rescue. That was 18 years ago, guys. And the UAW, the United Auto Workers, do not endorse her. They endorse Abdul El-Sayed. Okay? She does not have the endorsement of the auto union that she keeps talking about how she did something great for them 18 years ago under Obama.
That was a tough time. 200,000 Michigan jobs were saved. I'm not into trying to get on the podcasts and the major shows. Yeah. I am writing bills and I am helping people. That's what I'm all up to. And your viewers who are tuning in, join us. Get involved. Okay. Come to a place called Mission. Yeah.
Stick it to them.
And by the way, she has held one public town hall since 2021. One in-person town hall since 2021, guys. Okay? Like she has $50 million behind her. $50 million. $50 million. Guys, isn't it crazy? I can't stand this woman. This woman is so inauthentic. Okay, she is so like, I'm so down home. I am so down home. I am so like, I sound like the Michiganders that I don't do anything for, or I did something for 18 years ago, even though that union doesn't endorse me anymore. And I have $50 million of corporate money from the AIPAC lobby and a whole bunch of other corporate lobbies funding me because I am so down home. And I swear those people giving me $50 million aren't getting anything. Give me a fucking break, dude. Dude, I am not buying it at all. And she will vote to feed the Middle East war machine. And dude, it's so brutal. It is so brutal. Guys, let's go. We got 5 minutes. We are 11 away. 11 in 5. All right, let's hit it. Let's down with Haley Stevens, dude. She is making it make sense. Redbone, let's go, dude. She's growing on me, not. LFG boss, thank you, Korg. Dude, let's go. Engrain, yeah, she said it perfectly. Yeah, we already got that one. All right, guys, we're 11 away from this 20, guys. Let's giddy up. 5 minutes, baby. We need 11 to crank the 20. And then we're 2 away from that. Dude, gross. Yes, C-Punk. So inauthentic. Dude, I just can't stand her. Oh my God. So fake. And they're totally trying to like goose her, guys. They are. And meanwhile, right? Meanwhile, today they passed the NDAA with, you know, that section 219 in it, which is the thing about integrating the US and Israeli military technology. Now, there's not a merging of the two armies in a general sense. Like the armies are not merging to become one army. Okay, and there is not any like merging of like command or order giving or the troops, but there is an integration of tech and like a cooperative sharing of tech that supposedly is going to protect U.S. state secrets, but it is like a sharing of tech and a sharing of military supply lines. And what it really is, guys, more than anything, you know what it is? It is, I think it's really devious because I don't think it's so much the merging of the U.S. military and the IDF. What I think it is it is a preemptive attempt to integrate the technology and the military supply lines so we won't be able to cut Israel out easily. That's what it is, guys. What it is they know that there's a groundswell of anti-war machine sentiment, anti-Netanyahu sentiment. So they're trying to integrate the supply chains and the technology and the information highway that we use so you won't be able to eliminate Israel easily. So, right, that's what it is. They're making it so it's going to be much harder to detach from. And that is crazy. Do I think it'll pass the Senate? I hope not. Now, the thing about, here's the thing about it. You ready? So the thing about it is I think there's a good chance it doesn't pass in the Senate because I think there are some right-wing like senators that don't want to fucking deal with this too, because it's becoming this, you know, this entanglement and this not America first shit is becoming an issue on both sides of the aisle. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to pass the Senate, but they have razor thin margins. And I think there are right wingers who don't want to deal with this shit as well. So we'll see. But it really is, guys. It is really an attempt to make it so you can't cut Israel off. That's what it is. More than anything, it is a devious integration of supply chains, of fucking technology, of shared data, of information highways, etc., and making it so you won't be able to detangle and disengage from Israel. That's what it is. It is like writing it into law in a way that now to cut Israel out, you're going to have to pass a new law, okay? You're literally going to have to pass a law to cut Israel out. You know what I mean? I mean, even if you stop funding to them, I believe there will be money and shit flowing to them through this if it passes. Dude, Kelly, let's go. All right, guys. We got 9 away. So we need 11. All right, total. We're going to reset it, dude. Thank you, Kelly. All right, we're going to reset it. We're going to get that last bit. We're going to go 15 minutes and fucking crank out the last bit, secure that dance party. Right? Doesn't this require 60 votes? No, see, it is attached to an NDAA. Okay? Right? Which is, so this is a reconciliation bill. Okay? The NDAA is like the National Defense Authorization for the monies that go to national defense. So since this is attached to the reconciliation bill, I believe it is still a 51 vote. It is still a regular reconciliation bill. Now, I don't know if the parliamentarian is going to have some issue with this or not. I don't think they will, because it is a military integration thing. So they've been, anything to do with the funding of the military, they're able to like fucking tie onto this shit. Dude, punk. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. So yeah, it's a 51. And so when you have the NDAA is a reconciliation bill, and then anything that is attached to the military, right, that is military funding will be able to be included. And this is a military funding thing, so it's included. If they attach the SAVE Act to this thing, you would need 60 votes. They would strike that. You wouldn't be able to do that with 51. But this, they'll be able to include it in the funding, in the reconciliation, because it is, funding a military technology integration, right? It's messed up, boss. It is. All right, let me reset this. And then we're going to do our final thing. Yeah, the SAVE Act, there's no way that the SAVE Act will ever not need 60 votes, okay? The SAVE Act there's no way you will ever be able to pass the SAVE Act without 60 votes. That's it. That is accurate. There's nothing they can do to make the SAVE Act a reconciliation bill or an amendment included in a reconciliation thing. Okay. Now, I believe, guys, that they know the SAVE Act is dead and that this is part of their political theater. Like, they have to keep pushing for this, because then they can say, we're trying, and then they can blame the rhinos and the Democrats and this, that, and the other. So I think a lot of the SAVE Act is theater. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the SAVE Act is just a theater of them maintaining political clout, because they know, right? They would have to kill the filibuster, and I don't think they can really even get away with that now. You know what I'm saying? It's just not feasible. Dude. Shouldn't be funding. Yeah, we shouldn't be funding another country's military at all, Kara. But again, this isn't even like our funding of Israel isn't about Israel. Okay. Our funding of Israel is about us having a paid assassin in the Middle East that goes to war with everybody. And like we benefit from that, right? I mean, it's gotten out of control. And now Netanyahu doesn't listen to anybody and he just does whatever the fuck he wants. And now Trump has gotten talked into shit because he's an idiot. So now it's spinning out of control. But they've wanted, like the US government, both parties have wanted to fund that war machine and have our oil companies and our mercs and our fucking infrastructure building, outfits monetize the Middle East. Like, and we're giving them money and then they're buying our weapons, right? We're giving them billions, but then they're buying our shit. And then Saudi Arabia is buying our shit. And then other Arab nations are buying our shit. And like, because we're just a gun dealer, we're like a glorified gun dealer that then starts wars everywhere we can and anywhere that there's oil. And then we sell weapons and try to loot resources. That's what we are, guys. We will start wars in any way possible if there's resources or we can sell weapons. It's so gross, dude. It is so gross. And I did not see the thing, but I saw some reaction to the nuke. I mean, guys, why does Israel, who goes to war with everyone, why is Israel supposed to be able to have a nuke? Or Saudi Arabia? They paid for 9/11. And he wants to give them a nuke? Like, there's no reason Iran can't have nuclear technology. And none of those countries in the Middle East should be having nuclear weapons. Give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. All right, let me reset this. I'm on a ramble. All right? All right, so here's what we do. We need 12. I'm going to set it for 15, but we only need 12. All right? Just for the record. 12 more. We're going 15 minutes. All right? 15 and 15, guys. It's brutal. We're brutal, guys. I mean, America's been pretty brutal. Like, I would like to stem the tide of that. And I would like us to no longer be funding war. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy though, because like we're gonna take an economic hit to fucking end that. I mean, it's such a huge part of our economy, guys. It's like really toxic. Our economy is like so toxically integrated to weapons dealing, and like America, we are merchants of death. Okay? We are, guys. We are merchants of death. And we have been for like a long fucking time, guys. It's brutal. All right. Haley Stevens. Enough of that. Yeah, we're F. No, man. We're gonna spin this shit, guys. We are. We're gonna spin this shit. All right, let's go look at some Trump stuff. Okay, we got to get a break from all this seriousness, and we got to go make fun of the absolute fucking loser. Okay, the absolute fucking loser in our politics. Okay, first off, dude, look at him. This is an actual photo from today, guys. Look at him. Holy fucking craven, like 1 foot in the grave motherfucker. Dude, where are his eyes? Dude, his eyes are just buried under like fucking neckgina flesh that has spread. He has like a flesh-eating neckgina that has consumed him. He's so grody. Just look at him, dude. Look at him. He's like got a patine of sweat and bronzer. He's got the stink of like rancid fucking adulterous degeneracy. He's got the scent of like Epstein, like a defecating Epstein, like rotten corpse just smeared over him, right? This is what you look like when you're an aged rapist, right? You're a rapist, woman abuser, just, you know, he's like an anal fissure with bronzer on, stuffed into a suit, right? And somebody's running around with a chamois just soaking up all the fucking sweat and pus off of his nasty protuberance. Dude. Yo, Trumpy, what is up, dude? Political punk here. God damn, dude. Dude, it's like getting hard to look at you, bro. You literally look like you know what you look like? You look like a Ziploc baggie filled with bronzer and like human shit squeezed into the shape of a nasty ass Epstein class motherfucker, dude. Oh, Jesus. Dude, like seriously, like a bag of horse shit with a fucking tie just choking it off, dude. Oh, God. Dude. All right. Real talk, though. Real talk. How much are you paying Natalie Harp to, like, fucking scoop the shit out of that diaper, bro? How much? 400 grand? 500 grand? Is that why you're not taking a salary? Is all that money going to Natalie Harp? Dude, are you gonna make it to midterms? I mean, we're kind of banking. Should I place a poly market bet about midterms and your longevity? Do we have something up there? All right, get back to me, you fucking piece of shit. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye. All right. So he won't give it up, guys. Oh, Jesus, dude. He's so gross. He is so gross, dude. Dude, Melania does not wipe this guy. There's no way, dude. Melania hired that shit out, dude. Melania would not wipe this man. Dude, Melania would not even touch this man before he became a skanky ass, like smelly protuberance. Okay? I'm serious. I'm not even certain that Barron is his, you know? I'm not completely set on that. I want to see fucking paternity right now. Oh, Jesus. That is gnarly. All right. So there we go. A real unaltered photograph, dude. Oh my God. All right, you ready? Dude, here you go. All right, so look at this. Look at the sweaty guy. You ready? Here we go, guys. Healthcare incoming, boss. You heard it here first, boss. You ready?
We'll pass the great healthcare plan. It's called our great healthcare plan. That's the name of it, to stop all payments to big insurance companies and give the money directly to the people so they can buy their own healthcare, which will be much better, and you will save a lot of money.
Yeah, bullshit. Dude, look at that. Nobody here is even listening to him. Our great healthcare plan. Dude, they promised us a healthcare plan in 2016. They gutted the mandate and all of the shit in Obamacare to the point of where the prices of it skyrocketed. What are they going to do, dude? They're going to give people money? Like, yo, do you know how much healthcare plans cost, guys? A good healthcare plan for your family is like $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, depending on what age you are. Give me a break, dude. They're not going to give families $5,000 a month, okay? They're going to give some money that's going to benefit the rich people, okay? It's going to give the rich people a discount on healthcare, and the poor people aren't even going to be able to buy healthcare, okay? you're going to get money, but if you can't afford the difference, you're not going to get that money. You watch, okay? If they even come up with anything, it's going to be some shit where if you buy healthcare, they'll give you subsidy, but if you can't afford the difference between the subsidy and the cost of healthcare, then you don't get the subsidy. You watch. What it's going to be is it's going to be like everything else they do, right? Like the fucking Trump accounts. They give you $1,000 in the Trump account. That's nothing. But they can put $5,000 a year into that Trump account, okay? And so the rich people get a free $1,000, and then they can sink $5,000 a year per kid, okay? That's $90,000 a kid tax-free into those Trump accounts. The rich people are fucking cha-chinging that shit. And all the poor people, you have $1,000 that's going to turn into nothing because they'll probably sell it off at some point and crash the market, and you'll get fucked. Dude, everything they do is a con, bro. Jesus. These people, dude, this guy. All right. All right, you ready? Here we go, dude. Watch this.
Crack down on Marxist proxy. Oh, these prosecutors are so bad. They're so evil, what they do.
Dude, what? What?
Crack down on Marxist proxy. Oh, these prosecutors are so bad.
On Marxist proxio, and then he starts talking about prosecutors. Dude, look at him, dude. Dude, how is this guy not dead yet? What the fuck, bro? Look at him. He can't even talk, right? He can't even talk, dude. Look at him. He is like my mom used to say, death warmed over. Look at everybody behind him. Dude, this chick is asleep. Everyone else has their fucking hands in their face. Their face in their hands. Everybody's like, bro, nobody even cares about this guy. They're here for like 1 minute of fame, okay? And then they're fucking over it, right?
We don't need anything. We don't need the Hormuz Street, but we do it because we have to do it, because we cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. It's very simple.
We don't need the Hormuz Street. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. You ready? Here we go. Here's a classic.
And one murder. We had transgender for everybody. Men and women's sports came ravaging through our cities.
Transgender for everybody. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck, bro?
And one murder. We had transgender for everybody. Men and women's sports came ravaging through our cities.
Dude.
And the whole world was laughing at us. We were a joke all over the world, but not anymore. They're not laughing. They're not laughing.
Dude, the whole world is like this. You know what the whole world is doing right now, guys? I don't even know that the whole world is laughing. I think the whole world is like, looks like they just saw somebody's penis, right? Like they went to a fucking grade school and somebody showed them a penis, and the whole world is like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, this is bad. That's what is going on with America right now. Dude, there are some people that are laughing, but other people are horrified. They're like, what the fuck, bro? Dude, look at this, though, guys. Look at how everybody changed. Look, they had to recycle the crowd, guys. Look at this. This is two different crowds. Okay? Guys, this speech went on so long that they had to change out the crowd. Look at this. None of these people are still in the crowd. They literally switched everybody out back there because this guy is such a loser and such a scuzzball that nobody wants to sit and listen to him for more than 5 minutes. Isn't it crazy? Dude. And he's fucking like can barely keep his eyes open. They had to replace the whole crowd behind him because he's so gross. Dude, wow. All right.
As I said in my recent address at Mount Rushmore recently, I don't know if anybody saw it, such a beautiful place.
Dude, nobody's even clapping, dude.
You know, the communists want to take it down. They try taking Mount
Look at the
Rushmore
people
down.
back here.
They want to blow it up. They want to take it down. They shouldn't be up there. These people are crazy.
Dude, look at them, dude. Dude, what? Like, come on, man. Look at these people, dude. All of these people are just like, get me out of here, dude. He is so gross. He is so gross, dude. Dude, look at this guy. Look at the women, bro. Everybody, even her is like, dude. It is at a high school, yes, in Marietta, Georgia. Trump is a loaded diaper. He is, Thumpenstein. Let's go, guys. Holy shit, boss. Let's go. Dude, all right. Hold on. 2 minutes. Dude, we gotta crank some in 2 minutes. We're getting ever closer to that dance party goal. Let's hit it up. 2 minutes, baby. I forgot about that shit. We're gonna finish with Trump. Yes, we are gonna look at the guy who is making fun of the accordion hands. I think they ship people out, but now we got 2 minutes. We need 11 more. Dude, that's all right, 𝗙Punk. Let's go. Dude, 10 more. 10 away, guys. We needed 12, and now we're 10 away, baby. 10 away. 2 minutes. We got this. 2 minutes, we can easily get 10. Dude, Aussie, shrimp on the bobby. 9 away, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. We got this. 9 away. And then there were 9. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. It is a high school gym in Marietta, Georgia. Yes. 9 away, baby. Giddy up. And then there were 9. 8 away. All in. 𝗙Punk. Let's go. 8 away, guys. 1 minute. 8 in 1. Dude, 7. Dude, Rowdy Train. Let's go, baby. Dude, fucking A-Boss. Appreciate you, brother. Dude, Thumpenstein. Viva la revolution. Let's go. Dude, Brecos. Let's go. 5 away, baby. We're 5 away, guys. We got this. 5 away. 4 away. Let's go. Jen W coming in hot. 4 away, baby. 3 away. Sam Gilbert. Let's fucking go. Oh. 3 away. 3. And then there were 3. Bada bing, dude. 25 seconds. We're going to do a Paula for good luck. 2 away, baby. Sakatada. 2 away. 10 seconds. 9, 8. It's like counting the ball. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rowdy Train coming in hot. Let's go. We are 1 away, and there it is, dude. 𝗙Punk, bada bing. Let's go, dude. 𝗙Punk. Thank you, boss. Let's fucking go, dude. We're getting it all at the wire, dude. Aussie with the shrimp on the bobby. Let's fucking go, dude. Alicia Facetious, good to see you again. Thank you, boss. Dude, Thumpenstein says resist. Let's go, dude. Justin72, worst bag ever. Dude, Trump is the worst bag. Dude, he is a bag of shit. Dude, MAGA is a fucking circus. Let's go, Cord. Dude, let's go. Oh, shit, just like that, dude. Fucking bada bing. Oh, we did it. We did it. Dude, we did. We did, guys. We nailed it. Let's go. Oh. All right, you ready? You ready for the fucking shit bag? Dude, I can't believe how bad this guy looks, dude. What's a dance party? You'll see at the end of the stream we do a dance party, right? When we hit that goal. All right, here we go. So, is this the end of it? What do we got here?
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's a special place, and I am here to announce my candidacy.
Dude, he can't even, candidacy, he can't even speak it, dude. Dude, you're going to be dead before 2028. Who are you
I
kidding?
am here to announce my candidacy.
My candidacy. Dude, what a skanky MFer, dude.
I'm only kidding. Nah, boy, I tell you, what a group. We have thousands of people outside in murder. We had transgender for everybody, men and women.
I see. This is a cut up. Okay.
Better than that. But people are loving it. And you know what I say? Go out and buy a Dell computer, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, that's great stuff. Better than that.
Dude.
But people are loving it.
Dude,
and
nothing like him fucking selling his buddies computers, right? Look at Dell and his wife, right? He's trying to plug computers for these people, dude. Oh my fucking God, dude. Look at this woman, dude. Right? There we go. This is who he's plugging, boss. Jesus. What in the lizard people, bro? Holy shit. Guys, do not buy a Dell computer. If you buy a Dell computer, you are funding lizard people. All right? I'm serious. Jesus. Dude, the only thing scarier than looking at Trump is looking at Susan Dell. Okay? I'm serious, man. Dude, she is fucking crazy. Dude, it's like you look at Trump and then you look at Susan Dell and she looks like if Trump's asshole was in female form. Dude, if the skin from Trump's rectum was sewn onto the face of a woman, this is what she would look like. Bro. Dude, like, wow. Holy prostate. Holy rectum. Can you please put that shit back on the Trump ass? Jesus. Oh my God, dude. Oh, and she's like, what? It's just a rectum face. Whoa, she chose to look like that. Yes, it's hard to believe. Oh my God. All right, so let me find, here we go. All right, so this is the clip where it got so boring. It gets so boring and so terrible here. Now, this is before they shuffled the crowd, okay? Because this is early on, the early crowd. Then this guy is about to fake the accordion hands and start to mock Trump. And then they moved him, okay? He moved or they moved him. Eventually, these guys get moved over here and they recycle some new people in. But this was early on. Here we go.
Code a skirmish. This is with this skirmish we have with the Islamic Republic of Iran. And I call it that because let me tell you, they're getting hit so hard and they want to make a deal. Dude, but I say they're not ready to make a deal.
Dude, they're getting so hard. They're getting hit so hard. Oh, they want to make a deal. Oh, they want to make a deal so bad. They're putting up billboards of like in Tehran of Trump in a coffin. Okay? They want to make a deal so bad that there are billboards all over Tehran of Trump in fucking coffins and shit, and all of the American government figures in coffins and urns and shit. Dude, look at this, the little 𝗙𝗪𝗓 tag. Jesus. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, dude, he owns Dell stock. He owns a bunch of stock. But yeah, that guy's fucking totally mocking him back there.
This is with this skirmish we have with the Islamic Republic of Iran. And I call it that because let me tell you, they're getting hit so hard and they want to make a deal. But I say they're not ready to make a deal.
Dude, nobody's even cheering for this fucking sack of shit, dude. Nobody. Nobody's cheering for this. Now, look at this. You ready? So, you know what he did before this, guys? Okay? You know what Trump did before this? He's sitting here dancing to the YMCA. He went to the dignified transfer. Okay? He went to the soldiers that died. All right? So far, it's 4. Hundreds of people are wounded. 4 dead so far. And he went to the dignified transfer. He didn't even wear black, guys. He wore the blue Uncle Sam suit. He goes to the dignified transfer of the dead soldiers' remains, guys who are dead because he's been lying about the war. 5 months ago, he said this shit was over already, and they lied about it. They lied about Iran's military capability. They lied about the MOU. They've let Netanyahu break the ceasefires over and over with Lebanon. Soldiers are dying. Hundreds of people are wounded. We don't know how many more are dead. He goes to the dignified transfer, doesn't even wear black, okay? Everybody else there that wasn't in a military outfit was wearing black. He shows up. Natalie Harp was wearing black. He wasn't. Look at this shit, dude. Like, why won't this guy show even the most common little bit of respect, dude? Look at this shit, okay? His hospice nurse was wearing black. He wore the fucking Uncle Sam suit to the dignified transfer, and then immediately afterwards, he goes to fucking Georgia and decides to ham it up with the YMCA in front of a bunch of kids, dude. Like, why would you schedule a rally on the same night as that? Like, who does that? Can't you have your fucking rally tomorrow? Like, literally? You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? You know who does that? You know who does that? Somebody who's a draft dodger, who faked bone spurs, who fucking bankrupts companies and then does nothing but lie and manipulate people because all he's in there is out for his own shit. Because he doesn't give a shit about anybody. Dude, doing his fucking little dance. It's not even a dance, bro. You're fucking jerking off. Okay? Just moving your hands is not a dance. You are not cool. You are a fucking loser. You are a sweaty ball of fucking, horse dung squeezed into an Uncle Sam outfit and worshipped by a bunch of bigots. Dude, what a fucking... He's flossing with a fucking... his large intestine is what he's doing. Look at him. He's like, oh, I gotta clean the horse shit out of my teeth. Oh, dude, a hobgoblin. He is a hobgoblin. Oh my God. Bro, let's go. Dude, look at Natalie. Dude, look at how serious she looks. She's like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to change that. Oh, Jesus. Natalie's like, God damn, bro. I'm not getting paid enough for this. Jesus, dude. Hobgoblin, dude. Yikes. Dude. It's hard. It's hard to look at the man. It really is, guys. It is hard to look at this guy. All right. One more thing. And then I'm going to go make some videos. I said tonight was going to be short, right? Dude, I can't wait to start adding some day streams, guys. I'm excited about the possibility of adding some day streams. We're not changing the nights. I'm not leaving nights. All right? The nights are staying, but we're going to add some new shit. Okay? Now, look at this. There's 2 things we got to look at here, guys. Okay? We got to look at, number 1, we got to look at the poll, dude. Because while Trump is out here, hold on one sec. Let me get that image. There we go. All right, I want that image. So while Trump is out here looking like death warmed over, just looking like sweaty, like, you know, bronzer and horse manure fucking squeezed into a rancid neckgina and then tied off with a red tie, while he is looking like a nasty scumbag. Look at his poll numbers. And guys, this is a Fox News poll. This is a Fox poll. His job rating is 39%. Okay, 61% disapprove. All right, this is a Fox News poll. Okay, Trump's approval on the economy, 33%. 27% on inflation, 34% on Iran, 42% on immigration, guys. Dude, 27% on inflation, which means, dude, he's even losing his base on inflation. Okay? The approval ratings for the Dems and GOP in Congress are identical. 30% approval. Okay? So both the Dems and the GOP have a lower approval rating than Trump. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's believable, guys, because everybody is just so disappointing right now. Everybody is. Dude, Boston Brian, what up, brother? Let's go. Dude, yeah, dude, you got to be crazy with that time. Everybody disapproves this guy, but look at the generic ballot. Generic ballot has Dems +7 on a Fox poll, guys. Now this Fox poll is about as Republican as it gets, guys. Okay? You're not going to get any more of a Republican poll, which means this is like as generous like pro-Trump as you're getting, is a Dem +7. But look at this. The Dems are +7. Okay, look at where they were in 2018. In 2018, they were +8, and it was devastating for him. Okay, but there's 5 points higher now. The Republicans are a little higher too, but +8. Dude, in 2022, the Republicans were +3, right? And we know that turned out to be not a red wave. And it was still a red win, even though they were +3. So guys, this could be crazy. I mean, we can really fucking slam this. And that's why, here's the thing, you ready? I say this. I say it is fine that we're fighting, and we're fighting in the primaries. We're fighting about Al-Sayed and the DSA and this, that, and the other. Dude, we can fight all we want during these primaries, but come October, we're going all in, guys. Okay? Come October, we're going to go all in. I don't care who it is. I don't care if I like them, love them, hate them, whatever. We're going to get the turnout. Okay? We are going to get the turnout in November. Huge turnout. Okay? Huge turnout. Dude, Kyle gave Pac-Man some shit. Good. Dude, I made a video, guys. I made a video about Pac-Man, and it's a good one. If you haven't seen it, right? Those of you who are on stream, you saw it, but there's my fucking thumbnail, dude. Right? That's my Pac-Man thumbnail right there. Be normal. I mean, weak. Dude, fuck Pac-Man. Okay? I'm serious. Dude, I've been like on the fuck Pac-Man train for a while. Dude, I've been on the fuck Pac-Man train for a while, boss. And like now he just gave me an excuse. He did. Now he went public with how terrible he is. So now he's getting it all, dude. He is. I mean, because guys, he's a phony. Okay? He is a phony, dude. Dude, Boston Brian, you're in Kyiv, right? So, dude, are you gonna like plug into the Laura Loomer shit while you're out there or what? Right? Are you gonna plug into the Laura Loomer shit? You know what I mean? You're gonna take one for the squad? Dude! Oh, she's there. You should fucking take her out for coffee or some shit, bro. Right? Let's go, dude. Oh, shit. Dude, dude, cancel me. Been trying to track her down for real. Oh, shit, dude. Dude, she loves it. She'll fucking get on it, bro. I think she will get on anything, boss. Dude, she will. Although, I think, doesn't she have a man now? I think she has a man, dude. Dude, I think she has a man. I wouldn't do it. I don't think I could do Loomer, dude. I can do a lot of shit. I don't know that I could do Loomer, boss. Maybe, 6 years ago before she, like, dude, she's done some shit to her face that is just too crazy, dude. Dude, Canal said she's sexy. There's no way, dude. She is not sexy, dude. She is not. She is like, she's gonna show up, right? You're gonna take the trash out and she'll be like in your garbage dumpster being like, you've been ignoring me. I'm having the CIA fucking implant a chip in your fucking penis now. Dude. Yeah, no, you got to stay away from that shit. I think she's married or something. Isn't she married? She's about to be married. But I would go out to coffee with her though and try to like publicly harangue her. Why not? Right? In Kyiv, take her out, get a coffee and then fucking make some content. Why not? Why not, right? Dude, 𝗙Punk has a thing. Laura Loomer, we're talking about Laura Loomer. Oh shit, Andrew Simpson, is that her guy? Dude, who the fuck would marry Laura Loomer? Like, there's no way, bro. There is no way, dude. Dude, just no way. Yeah, dude, she's a weird one, boss. She's a weird one. All right, so Trump's polls are crashing, dude. There he is. Oh, dude. Yeah, dude, Pac-Man, though. Dude, Pac-Man's a phony. Okay, he is. And so, just so you know, too, like Pac-Man's channel has been struggling for a while, and it's getting worse. I mean, he makes a lot of videos, and he has so he makes a ton of content, so he's still surviving, but his channel is croaking. It is. It's, for the amount of subscribers he has, his channel is dying. It's got that Ben Shapiro shit. It is. If you look at him, like, you can tell. You look at like average, right? It's a percentage of your subscribers, okay? And a good baseline, guys, is 5%, okay? Which means if you have 1 million subscribers, every video should be getting 50,000 views. Okay, at least if you have 1 million subs, every video should be getting around 50K. 100K, if you're doing 10%, you're doing great. Okay, if you're getting 200K, 300K, you're doing really good for 1 million subs. Okay, Pac-Man, if we go look at Pac-Man, okay, he's averaging like 3,000 or 3%, dude. Okay, look at Pac-Man. Let's go look at his channel. All right. Here he is. So he has 3.65 million. Okay. That means his magic number is 180,000. That means every one of these videos should be doing roughly 180,000, 150,000. But look at him. 27, 5, 31, 39, 10, 115, 17, 55, 32, 39, 153. Dude, he has one video. Okay, now what he does, though, is he does like 15 videos a day. So he's just flooding with content, and he's trying to get his views by making 20 fucking videos is what he's doing. But he is croaking. He has one video that got 500,000. This one is good, right? You're right. His editor does. Yeah, dude, he's not doing shit. But yeah, dude, so his channel is croaking. Okay, every one of these should be hitting like 150 grand, dude. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, but what are you going to do, boss? Dude. Look at that shit. Dude, 5,000. Yikes, bro. Oh, he has other people streaming on his account now, too. Right? Look at that. He has somebody else doing the stream. You see that? Dude, he has other people doing the shit. Right? He has other people streaming on his shit now. Yeah, I don't really worry about him too much. I don't worry about Pac-Man, but I think we have to be aware, guys. Okay? We have to be aware of like knowing like who's really looking for change and who's not. Because this, guys, here's the thing. I think what we're going through now is more than anything is a reckoning. And you know what it is, guys? Let me tell you the stage we're in right now. Okay? Right now, we are in the stage of outing. Okay? We're in the outing stage. And what do I mean by that? Here's what I mean by that, guys. So 15 years ago, 10 years ago, a lot of the content creators made names for themselves as progressives, okay? And this was around Bernie, right before Bernie. It was TYT, the first wave. And then everybody became known as like progressives. A lot of the online people were progressives. Even people like Jimmy Dore were claiming to be progressives. Dude, that guy is fucking not a progressive. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody was wearing the label of progressives. Everybody that started in that, 15 years ago vein, right? 2010 on. Everybody was wearing the progressive label. They were riding in on Obama's like hope and change and right? And now they're being outed, okay? Because now we're finding out who is really a progressive and who's not. And they're showing their true colors, okay? A couple issues have come up. Trump got reelected. The Israel situation has come up. And now we get to see who's really like a party suck up and who doesn't want change, who wants their comfortable white guy or white woman paycheck, and who is actually progressive. They're slowly being whittled away, and the light is coming out, and the cockroaches are going to start disappearing now. And I think this is really important. You know what I'm saying? This is really important. I feel like it's an important part of the process for our next level, our next wave of growth, where we actually start shaking the structure, right? You can't really start shaking the structure until you know exactly who's on your team and who isn't. And now we're seeing, we're starting to weed them out. And this is great, guys. This is really great. It's necessary. It's necessary for the real structure shaking that's coming and happening. It's already starting to happen, but it is definitely coming. It is like real. Wait until some of these new Congress people get in there. Wait until the squad has, Brad Lander and Daria Eliza and fucking right, and the young lady from Colorado, and there's another guy too, that one in Arizona, Amish, right? In Arizona, look at this, guys. I don't know if you guys heard about this too, but this guy, right? Right here, okay? Amish Shah, dude, he was not, this guy was not the fucking establishment pick, okay? This guy beat the establishment Dem in fucking, right? You know what I'm saying? This woman was the establishment candidate, a former Republican, of course, right? Marlene Galen Woods, she's a former Republican running as a Democrat, and she lost, dude. She lost. Dude, this is significant, and it's a toss-up, okay? It is a toss-up seat, guys. So this one is very winnable. Again, not the establishment. You're not going to see Neera Tanden talking about this one. You know what you are going to see is you're going to see like establishment Dems are probably going to try to sink this guy just so they can go, aha, you should have had the established candidate win. And that's what I'm starting to see, guys, that pisses me off, is that like if Abdul El-Sayed wins the Senate primary in Michigan, a bunch of Democratic moneyed organizations are going to fund Mike Rogers, and they're going to try to make El-Sayed lose so they can say, aha, we told you, you should have voted for Haley Stevens. That's what they do, guys. If they do lose the primary, they sink their own fucking candidate. The Democratic fucking powers that be try to sink their own candidate to go, aha, we told you you shouldn't have voted for the progressive. Guys, it's so dirty. It's fucking, that's grimy. I did not believe that was actually happening, and now I know it is. I know it is. I 100% know it is. You know, that they don't want change. They don't want change. The ensconced top of the pyramid people, even in the Democratic side, most of them don't want change. The Democratic powers that be just they want power, but they want power by getting it with, you know, people that can win Republican seats and then being a modified, like less harmful version of, you know, the Republicans. Yeah. And it's changing. Okay. It's changing. I think we need to start putting the screws to the system. We do. We need to put the screws to it, guys. I've seen the light, and I'm a combative motherfucker. So now I'm going to start turning on the jets, boss. All right, let's go look at this Bill Maher clip, okay? Because this shit is insane, guys. Okay, now we know Bill Maher is toxic. Okay, we know he is. All right, we know that Maher is toxic. Okay, but look at this shit, dude. This is crazy. And just look at the Chiron down here. Okay, he's here talking to fucking Jonathan Karl. Okay, and look at the fucking thing down here, boss. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one sec. Give me one sec here. All right. So, dude, the 𝗙iron, okay? I'm going to fucking play it and then hit pause. All right, hold on. Let me play this. And then I'm just going to play it with the sound off so you can read the 𝗙iron. All right? So we don't have the line through it. But look at that 𝗙iron. It says Maher on 2028 presidential contest. Yes, my vote is in play. And when he says, yes, my vote is in play, he means the Republicans could get his vote. The Republicans, after Trump, after Epstein, JD Vance, Tech Bros, fucking America's Hitler, right? The looting, the crypto coin scams, the hiding the Epstein files, the bullying late night hosts off of TV, the threats to pull broadcast licenses, threatening Greenland, and all of this subterfuge, ICE murdering American citizens. And look at what this fucking boomer piece of shit, war with Iran, yes, war, going to war. Every single thing they fucking Vance and Trump said, the peace president, all lies. Okay? All lies. And look at what this boomer piece of shit motherfucker says. You ready? Here we go.
You told JD Vance you're open, your vote is up for grabs.
Yes, my vote is in play because it can't be Trump running. So I'm not living in communist America. I mean, I know the talking point is that, well, it's not communism, it's socialism. Okay, I've read the quotes from the DSA platform, from their own mouths. Don't tell me I'm not seeing what I am seeing. And DSA, again, they say things like, you know, takeover of key industries, government. That's communism. You know, there is a definition.
By the way, Trump's doing that too.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes.
And to a degree that we haven't seen any other president, Democrat or Republican do.
Great. That's crazy too.
He's got a piece of intel.
Oh, right. He's like, oh, that's crazy too. Oh, but isn't it weird, guys? How he's supposedly afraid of the DSA communism, but he didn't mention the Trump communism that's actually fucking happening with Trump taking the stakes of fucking companies, and Trump is literally bullying fucking companies, shaking them down, arresting people, all fucking communism, North Korea style shit, appointing family members, that people with no experience. Maher isn't saying any of that shit because Maher doesn't give a fuck about communism. He doesn't even know what it is. You know what Maher's talking about, guys? He doesn't want to give up any of the pie. That's what Maher is talking about. He does not want to pay taxes. He does not want to be regulated. He does not want to have to give up any of his money and lavish, extensive power. That's what he's talking about. He'll fucking sell his nuts to JD Vance for money, for no taxes, and for like protection of the tech fucking AI magnates, right? What a fucking degenerate, man. He wants no taxes. He wants to be able to die and leave an empire tax-free. What a fucking piece of shit, man.
A piece of the AI company.
He treats everything like... That's communism. You know, there is a definition.
By the way, Trump's doing that too.
Of course.
Of course.
And to a degree that we haven't seen any other president, Democrat or Republican
no.
do.
Great. That's crazy too.
That's crazy too.
Right.
A piece of the AI company.
He treats everything like it's a real estate deal.
Yeah, that's crazy too. But yeah, let's go talk more about how I'm going to give my vote to JD Vance. Bro, there's no fucking way, dude. Look at this shit. And look at what this shit does too, right? Look at this shit. He's playing into this, okay? He is playing into the scary communism because the wealthy, man, Like they're okay with fascism. All of these rich fucking pricks are okay with fascism as long as it fucking dings their cash register, guys. These guys. Dude, Jon Stewart wouldn't do this shit. Jon Stewart would not do this shit. Okay, Bill Maher will, though. Bill Maher's a fucking scumbag, dude. I mean, we know he's a scumbag. We knew he was a scumbag years ago during the election when him and Elon Musk were laughing about slavery. Ha 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 ha. Slavery. Ha 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 ha. Dude, 𝗙Punk, let's go! Let's get it. Let's go. Thank you for those gifted memberships, 𝗙Punk. Let's go, baby. It's the only kind of Trump dance I want to see is one that comes with a happy ending. Let's go. There it is. There's the happy ending. Let's go. Dude, yeah, Matt, you got one. Let's go, boss. All right. Dude, isn't that wild? Bro, that shit is so crazy. Let's see if there are any other fucking quotes from Bill Maher here. Right? From that fucking thing. Oh, yeah. Here's Bill Maher talking to JD Vance. Okay, this is him now. He's saying his vote is in play.
You guys went too far. You went too far, and you should own it like you did childless cat ladies.
Okay. Dude, but look at that. You went too far, but you should own it like you did childless cat ladies. But like, look at what Bill Maher did. Everybody's laughing and cheering for JD Vance when these guys murdered American citizens. But you see that even when Bill Maher is supposedly saying you went too far, he's like, he's humanizing this prick. Okay. And JD Vance, let me tell you guys right now, JD Vance is worse than Donald Trump. Okay. Donald Trump is bad, but JD Vance is a degenerate fucking liar who's lying when he knows better. Donald Trump is a degenerate liar, but he's also a fucking moron. Okay? Donald Trump probably believes half of his lies. JD Vance is lying even when he knows it's a lie. Like the eating the dogs, eating the cats. He knew it was a lie, and they did it anyway. They orchestrated this shit. Dude, Maher just, what a fucking degenerate.
So here's the basic problem with that bill is you cannot do any deportations without law enforcement, and you can't do a law enforcement operation like that without having some situations that don't look good when they're recorded like that. I mean, let me give you like just one obvious example. Let's just set aside the immigration element of this, okay? If you take a guy who's committed murder and you go in and arrest that guy, sometimes that person's going to resist arrest. Sometimes if you take a video of it and it's out of context and you don't appreciate why that person is being arrested in the first place, it looks pretty icky if you take that out of context video.
Yeah, but here's the problem, JD Vance, you fucking piece of shit, is Renee Good was not a murderer. Alex Preddy was not a murderer. They were not being arrested. They had done nothing wrong. They were not doing anything that required law enforcement even pulling a weapon. And they were both gunned down. And then the administration lied about it. Even knowing video was out there, you still fucking lied. So I know you're trying to spin oh yeah, when you go arrest a murderer, something can happen. Out of context, it can look bad. Fuck you, JD. And fuck you, Bill Maher, for covering for this guy, this scoundrel, this degenerate liar, this guy who knows Trump was America's Hitler and called it out and fucking partnered with him anyway because he thought maybe it was going to get him in the White House. And now, Bill Maher, you're saying you might help this guy get into the White House? Give me a fucking break, dude. Let's see Maher's response to this bullshit.
You can't do that easily. Law enforcement deporting people is never an easy process. So I appreciate your argument that we've gone too far, but we couldn't do nothing. And I don't think there was an easy way to do this.
Of course. There's a middle ground. See, the other thing that bothers us about stuff like that is that nothing ever lands in the middle, which is what I'm always trying to get people to do.
I thought you were crazy liberal.
Because you don't watch the show. You should watch the show.
Dude, I thought you were a crazy liberal. No, Bill Maher is not a crazy liberal. Bill Maher is literally a fucking, he will polish any knob for cash as Bill Maher. All right. Bill Maher is a rich white guy. Okay. And then all of these guys, though, I want to circle back to the David Pakman thing, guys. And here's why centrism is bullshit. You ready? Here is why centrism is bullshit. Because they're going to call you a fucking Marxist anyway. They're going to call you a radical fucking communist motherfucker. Even if you're slightly to the left of them. You could be on the right wing standing right next to them, and they're going to call you a Marxist, communist, socialist, fucking radical left lunatic. So you may as well be radical enough to actually be fighting for something useful, because they're going to try to rat fuck you anyway. They say all the news media, left-wing media, dude, it's all owned by right-wing billionaires. You fucking idiots. Get out of the middle, because they're going to call you a Marxist and take a big shit on your middle position and yank you to the fucking right. Wake the fuck up. Okay? Thinking there's any room in the middle for that. Give me a fucking break, dude. They are liars. They are cheaters. They are sneaks. They are degenerate lying whores. Okay? And Bill Maher is one of them. He is a whore. Dude, he is the worst kind of deceitful because he knows better. Okay? He knows better. He knows that JD Vance is a deceitful, lying, conniving degenerate. But he's just trying to protect his fortune. Dude, fuck them all. We may have to burn this shit to the ground, guys. All right. This is where I get off, though. I need an early night. Jenny and I need to hang. We have not been getting a lot of sleep. It's like 110 degrees today. You guys got a dance party coming. You ready? You ready to get in on this, guys? Let's fucking go, baby. Who's ready? Who's ready for a dance, dude? Dude, we're going deep, boss. Okay? We are. We're going to go deep. And another round of applause for Jenny for, dude, Jenny, let me look at the totals right now. All right, because Jenny, she had a couple fucking reels. She had an Instagram reel and a Facebook reel go mega viral today. Okay? So all together today on 2 reels, 1 Facebook reel and 1 Instagram reel, just today alone, okay, Jenny has, for my content, right? This is my fucking content. She's making these reels. Dude, 2 million plus views in one day. Isn't that crazy? Yesterday morning, Tuesday morning, we celebrated 100 fucking followers on the new Facebook page. And this morning, we celebrated 3,000. Because of Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Let's go. This dance goes out to Jenny. Oh, dude, my body fucking old. And I had to fucking trim a willow bush today, too, dude. I was trimming a willow tree. So I'm a little beat up, guys. I need to stretch a minute. Body. I'm kind of old, and I sit down too much, dude. I do too much time editing. Too much time sitting. Today's microdose is in honor of Jenny. Good. That's good. I like that. All right, you ready? Ready for a dance? Let's fucking get the stretch going. Dude, big shout out to Jenny. Yeah, dude, she's amazing. She's fucking making that viral shit happen, boss. I don't know how she's doing it, but she's doing it. She's making me look good. Let's go. She's making me look like I am somebody. All right, you ready? Dude, fuck it. I don't care how much I stretch. My body's all fucked up, bro. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do a little deja vu. My fucked up old man sitting all day editing body. Guy who went and had a double quarter pounder with cheese last night at like 3 in the morning. Dude, whoopsie. Are you ready? Let's get it. Come on, baby. You get up, everybody dance. Oh shit! Dude, we got our song! Let's go! I will see you guys tomorrow night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your neighbors. In the meantime, boss, I love you. Stay radiant. Good night.
I just wanna change the world. I just want the perfect girl. I don't wanna hang around, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. You I'm down, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. It's about you. I would never